What if we considered the world around us, all the weird shit that goes on in life, as an illusion? What if we did? Would that make it easier to deal with it? Oh, don't buy into that illusion. That's really not what's going on. There are days where life feels heavy, and I remind myself that really is not the truth of what's going on, because there's so much going on behind the scenes, behind the veil, in the spirit realm that I'm unaware about. So when I think that I'm having a horrible day, Source might be like clapping and saying, look at you grow through all of that bullshit. Look at you seeing the illusion and not buying into it. Look at you being aware of how you're feeling and leaning into your faith and believing in who you are and believing what you know to be true. Look at you. I could be getting a standing ovation in the spirit realm just for fighting my own personal demons. If it is an illusion, that's not real. Like fear. Fear is an illusion. I'm sure there are times like where fear is very relevant, and that's why we have it installed in our brains. But it also tricks us into believing things are hard or scary or should be avoided when they're actually good for us. I was invited by an old coworker to meet and just catch up. She's a wonderful person. She's not scary. I loved spending time with her when we worked together. But my brain and my body tell me, absolutely not, don't do that. Don't do that. Your anxiety is going to be through the roof, and it's not going to be fun, and you just shouldn't go there. But my faith in what I believe to be true, in the fact that I have been yearning for friendship and community for months, and I've been just really craving new experiences. That means that it's time for me to do the scary thing, to walk straight through the fear and meet up with my old friend. Because why not? I could think all of the worst case scenarios that I want to, and it's not going to change the fact that it could be good for me, and that if I were to do it, I might have a great time. It's not always easy to do new things, to get outside of your comfort zone. But if you view it as an illusion, something that is hiding something else, something that's really untrue or is skewed in some way, it's a little bit easier to walk through it, to walk through the fear. Just hold on to what you know. Hold on to what you believe. Hold on to what you trust. Take a leap of faith. Do the new things. Get outside your comfort zone. Do things you want to do. Be who you want to be. And don't get in the way of you doing that. I've gotten in my own way for so long. That's the go-to move, right? To backpedal and to think about it and to freak out. So I got to get out of my own way. I have to allow myself new experiences. I have to allow myself to grow through doing these new experiences. It's not going to be easy. I could allow it to be easy and to think about best case scenario situations, all the fun I'm going to have, the new connection, like the reformed connection, having someone to talk to about whatever. I could sit in the feeling of having a great time, or I can consider it a loss and just not go. Which is better? Pushing out of my comfort zone, of course, is better. It's not going to feel good at the time because, you have to kind of pop that bubble of resistance. But once you do, you take flight. And you just never know what could happen.